Just on the moon here. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Let's talk about the games happened on Saturday. The two games got canceled. Cleveland and Washington. I think it's a if you own guys like Colin Sexton and Darius Garland or Russell Westbrook, I think it's really good news because those guys are probably gonna miss the Saturday's game as well as Monday's game. So not only you don't miss out the game, give these guys more time to recover, and the game will be remade in the second half of the season, right? And obviously the Philly game, if you lost the matchup because they canceled the game, it really sucks. But what else can you do? It's been a crazy season. Every team, has missed a game or two. Right, can't really complain too much. And let's go into the first game, the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics. Knicks got the win, 30-point win, which is really scary. Julius Randle, 31 minutes, 20, 12, 4, 3 steals is really nice. He's not a big steals guy. Continue to be a top 50 player. At some point, I think he's gonna run out of energy. I don't know. Can he sustain this all season? Mitchell Robinson was in some kind of foul trouble. 8.7 rebound, 2 blocks. That's why Nerlens Noel got 24 minutes, got 2 steals and 2 blocks. Reggie Bullock, no, not too interesting. Him and RJ had a really efficient game, 11 rebound as well. But he will have games like this, really efficient game from the free throw line as well. And then the next game he's gonna shut out your percentages. But he can grab you a lot of rebounds. Nothing else. Let's talk about the point guard rotation a little bit. Alfred Payton got 23 minutes while Emmanuel Quickly got 21. Emmanuel Quickly has definitely been playing better than Alfred Payton. This year, Payton is not really running the offense that much. Julius Randle is doing that. So Payton's value, even if he gets 35 minutes, he's gonna give you a little bit of points, but nothing else really. His defense really hasn't been there. Steals or blocks, right? So I think if you want to take a fly on Emmanuel Quickly, and I think as the season goes on, Emmanuel Quickly should have more opportunities to finish games, which means more minutes. Payton is probably going to start and get like 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, while Emmanuel Quickly gets, 25 minutes, around 25 minutes. And Emmanuel Quickly has been playing really, really well. This game, 17 points, 8 assists, and still a block. In only 21 minutes. Hopefully the Knicks will play him more. Let's see. If you want to take a flyer on Emmanuel Quickly, and it's fine. If you want to drop Payton, he's not really giving you a lot of assists. Not really giving you too many rebounds, like 3, 4. Like I'm okay with you dropping. And on the Celtics side, Kemba Walker came back, played 20 minutes, struggled shooting the ball, which is fine. He's gonna be on the minute restriction for a little bit, but he's gonna be a monster. Not a monster, but he's gonna average like 20 points. Miss out a lot of games, and I think with Kemba coming back, the main playmakers on this team, Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum, just gonna lose a tiny little bit of value. It won't be too much, maybe 1 or 2 shots a game, or maybe lose 1 assist. Jason Tatum obviously still out. Jalen Brown had a pretty huge. He's been averaged 25 points this season. He's gonna average about 20 points. We'll just see if he can sustain 25 points. Marcus Smart, 30 minutes, got you 2 steals, nothing else really. Shot the ball 15 times very weirdly. And the Celtics, they really other than those big three, I would say Kemba, Jalen Brown, and Jason Tatum. No one else is a playmaker or can really score the basketball. So it's gonna be mainly on those 3 guys. It's like the Brooklyn Nets, but they got a Marcus Smart, can also run the offense a little bit, get you some assists. Yeah, nobody else on the Celtics is taking. Jeff Teague supposed to take that role, but he's been really bad. The next game, Chicago Bulls and Dallas Mavericks. Chicago got the win, while Zach LaVine and Kobe White scored 10 points total. Well, Kobe White didn't score. Zach LaVine only took 8 shots, made one, went to free throw line 8 times. Still pretty good game from Zach LaVine because he got you those 10 assists and 3 steals, which is elite. 8 for 8 from the free throw line. And Kobe White, only 25 minutes. He only took 5 shots. I think it's because Lauren Marketing, came back, and he's gonna take some usage away from Zach LaVine and Kobe White, I believe, but not by that much. They still have the majority of the usage. Kobe White obviously only took 5 shots here. Just a bad game. Got you one steal though. So that's good to see. Finally, got another steal. And Wendell Carter Jr. continues, so you gotta pick this guy up. Cannot leave him on the wire. He's gonna be inconsistent, and his main category is just probably gonna be rebound and some blocks. Lauri Markkanen is strong, 29 and 10. Hopefully he can have a big season, but this guy mainly give you points and rebounds and threes. Not a big defensive guy. Not gonna give you a lot of defensive stats. And Patrick Williams, yeah, you can only stream this guy because Otto Porter, all those guys come back. He's not gonna have 35 minutes a night. And their bench played really well, which is why Zach LaVine and Kobe White, they just did not take any shots. Like, obviously, Lauri Markkanen shot 19 times. Garrett Temple took 15 shots. Thaddeus Young took 10. Otto Porter took 10. All those guys were shooting over 60%. Two guys shooting 70%. Dallas Mavericks, they lost. Doncic, huge numbers. Huge counting stat. 36 points, 16 rebounds, and 15 assists, 2 steals. 2 steals is nice. But everything, efficiency-wise, is bad. That's the problem with Luka Doncic. Other top guys, like Harden puts up maybe not this many rebound or assists, but Harden's free throw numbers. Harden gets you a lot of steals, and Harden gets you blocks. So that's the difference between Luka and all the other top tier players like top 3, top 4. Just the efficiency and not there. Kristaps Porzingis, 20 points, 2 blocks. Yeah, it's good to see. Like, he's already getting 33 minutes, and if he averaged 20 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks, he's a top 25 player easily. Good efficiency from the line. Trey Burke got 28 minutes. Did not really do much. Tim Hardaway Jr. was out, so that's why Trey Burke got some run. And James Johnson, he's been playing pretty well. So if you want to stream him this week, I would say go for it. Give you those defensive stats. He didn't really get you any in this game on only 20 minutes. And the next game is between the Utah Jazz and the Denver Nuggets. Jazz got the win. Nuggets have been really struggling this season. Jazz, I mean, Donovan Mitchell hasn't been playing really well this season, but they've been winning games. Donovan Mitchell, 38 minutes here, took 20 shots. Yeah, his field goal has been rough, but his field goal has been rough every season. 7 assists, a steal, 2 blocks. It's good to see him getting those assists and steal and block numbers. But as long once his shooting goes back up, he'll be like a top 40, top 50 guy. The usage is there. It's just up to him if he can make those shots or not. Rudy Gobert, 32 minutes, 15. Free throw wise, just really shitted on your free throw. 2 blocks, yeah. Rudy Gobert numbers. Royce O'Neal, if you need some non-scoring stats, you can definitely grab this guy. Really give you really high rebound numbers, a little bit of assists and some defensive stats. Bogdanovic had a decent game, but that's his ceiling basically. Like, a good thing for Bogdanovic is 5 threes, 17 points, and nothing else. That's a good game from Bogdanovic. So you obviously still keep him, but it's been rough. Mike Conley, on the other hand, been playing really, really well. 14 points, got you 8 assists and a steal. Jordan Clarkson, 23 points. Yeah, you gotta roster this guy. Just like, this guy is better than Bogdanovic, fantasy wise for sure. Probably higher efficiency, maybe a little bit less threes, but scoring wise, he's more consistent, and his ceiling is higher. Got you 2 steals and block this game as well. On the Denver Nuggets side, I think they really need Michael Porter Jr. back. This year, Denver lost a lot of guys like Malik Beasley. They lost, Paul Millsap is another year older. So is Will Barton. Who else did they lose? They lost Jeremy Grant. So all those guys, they were like good rotation players getting 20, 25 minutes a night. And now, really, that's why Joker is so good this year to start off the season. Now he has to play 40 minutes this game, right? Has to take 23 shots. He much prefers just run the offense and just, passing the ball. Jamal Murray played 42, so I think they really need Michael Porter. And Garrett Harris, this guy is old, washed. So they really need Michael Porter Jr. to come back and, get those usage from them. Obviously, Joker is still number 1 guy. Just a monster game. He's averaging 25 points this season. 35 or more, 35 points here, 14 rebound, 9 assists, 2 steals. Number one guy in fantasy, and his turnover rate is up. Obviously, this year because he's running the offense, his usage is off the roof. And Jamal Murray, he's been struggling also. His elbow, he mentioned that his elbow bothers him every time he takes a shot. 27 shot attempts here, 30 points. Huge game. No steals, but a block. Struggling from Jamal Murray. And Will Barton he just didn't really do much. And Michael Porter Jr. is going to be back like Friday or so. So forget about those guys. And Garrett Harris, oh man, this guy. Yeah, Mike Malone is going to have to play maybe even PJ Dozier a little bit more minutes. They really need more guys like either scoring or playmaking on this team. Otherwise, Jokic at this moment, Jokic just carries such a high load. I don't know if he's the number one guy, and I think he can do that. I just don't know if he can sustain this level. Maybe he'll fall off in the second half. Maybe take it easier. But Denver needs to win. Otherwise, they're out of the playoffs. So, the next game is the New Orleans Pelicans and the Sacramento Kings. The Pelicans, they got the win. The Kings been losing a lot of games. Don't know if they're a good team. Lonzo Ball is still out, so Nickeil Alexander-Walker got the start. 33 minutes, only took eight shots. That's surprising from him. Pretty nice game. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. You can't stream him while Lonzo Ball is still out. Eric Bledsoe had maybe one of his best games in the season. 21 points, 6 rebound, only 1 assist. I don't know what's going on. He should give you 4 or 5 assists a game or steal, but overall shot the ball really well. Steven Adams, a double-double, nothing else. Zion Williamson, while you play the Kings, everybody's gonna put up huge numbers. Zion was 13 for 15. 31 points, but nothing else. Hit all his free throws. Brandon Ingram, 22 points. Yeah, his assist numbers has been dipping. The thing I look at, mainly the number I look at Brandon Ingram is his assist number. He's gonna average 20 points. No worries there. But it's the assists and rebounds. And obviously defense, he got you a steal and a block. But they did play the Kings. Joshua, 24 minutes. A high rebound guy. He give you 5 here. On the Kings side, De'Aaron Fox, he really tried. 27 shot attempts, 43 points, 13 assists, 4 steals. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox is back. Buddy Hield, the minutes are there. Played 36 minutes, but took only 12 shots, 18 points. This is like a good Buddy Hield game. And if he's having a bad Buddy Hield game this season, he will have like 12, 13 points and nothing else. So disappointing, even though, pretty nice game, give you a steal and a block. Rochelle Holmes is really strong. 42 minutes, give you good field goal, good free throw, good rebound. Defensives are still 2 blocks and 16 points here. Rochelle Holmes he's been really scary. And Marvin Bagley, 36 minutes here. Hey, if your team needs points and a rebound, his minutes are up and he's been playing better and better. So if you need those 2 categories, you can definitely consider roster this guy and see what happens. While Harrison Barnes struggled, 41 minutes, got you 4 assists but nothing else. Only took 8 shots. While the rookie Tyrese Halliburton, oh boy, 23 minutes. I guess he's still a rookie. Give you 2 blocks, really nothing else. You obviously still want to hold to this guy. If this guy gets 30 minutes, obviously he had a bad game in 23 minutes. But if this guy is giving 25 to 30 minutes, he'll be I think a top 60 player. Because so good across the board. And the last game of the night is the Pacers and the Clippers. Clippers got the easy win. On the Pacers side, if you have 1 IR in your league or 2, you can keep LeVert. Otherwise, drop him. I don't know when he's coming back. Maybe a month or so. And I just don't know, the upside is maybe he come back be a top 100 player, but top 100 player is not that exciting. Sabonis and Malcolm Brogdon, they're 2 best players. Sabonis just, oh boy, 6 assists. I mean, the double-double, don't need to mention this anymore at this point, and 2 steals is really scary. Malcolm Brogdon took 21 shots. Efficiency is rough. 8 assists and a steal. Yeah, his steal numbers has been crazy. Over average 2 a game. I'm just waiting to see if he go back and average 1. right? If the next 5 games he didn't get a steal, his steal number is gonna fall back to earth. Let's see. Got one here, 16. I mean, all the other stats are fine, and I also worry that because the Pacer guys, the same thing with Sabonis, they're playing such high minutes. Are they going to get hurt? And once they get hurt, they come back, they kind of just fall off, not putting up the same level of production. So if you guys sell Malcolm Brogdon for like a top 20, 25 player, I would do it. I just would do it. So Sabonis, for the record, if you look at the past last year's numbers, Malcolm Brogdon fell off a cliff, while Sabonis still put up strong numbers. So just something to think about. Miles Turner was out of this game. I don't know, maybe because he's playing such high minutes that he hurt his hand. TJ McConnell, 25 minutes here, give you the 6 assists and 2 steals, really strong. Justin Holiday, you can definitely roster this guy. Getting the minutes, he started this game, but either way, he's getting the minutes, and he makes some threes, getting you some defensive stats. And on the Clippers side, Kawhi and Paul George. What is going on with Paul George? I think Roto World mentioned that Paul George has been shooting over 50% from the field this season, 40% from the 3 and 90% from the free throw. I think Paul George cannot maintain this. I think when he was in OKC, he was the number 3 guy. That's because he and Russell Westbrook has all the usage, right? And also because he was averaging 2 steals a game. I just don't think he's gonna go back to that. This year his ranking is so high. It's because his efficiency is way up. Once that fall off, the volume is not there. I don't think he took 11 shots here. He's not going to have the same level of usage he had in OKC. So I think at best, this is as good as he is going to be this season. So if you can sell him for like, a Damian Lillard, I would just absolutely do it. He cannot sustain this all season. For sure. Still strong game from here. 20 points, a steal, 4 assists and 7 rebounds, but he cannot continue this. And one thing to consider is that the Clippers, they have not missed a game. So while other teams, they might have missed games here and there, so they'll have more games in the second half. Kawhi Leonard is still strong. No defensive stats here, but overall efficient. Just easy game for them. Patrick Beverley, 26 points. You can stream this guy if you don't need points. And Batum, yeah, you can consider dropping him. Marcus Morris is, come back, and his minutes, maybe he might be on a minutes restriction originally, but his minutes has been creeping up. So I would drop Nicholas Batum and pick somebody else. Because you can look at Marcus Morris minutes, just up and up. 26 minutes here, 20 points, but I'm not too interested in Marcus Morris. That's it for all the games. We'll have a lot of games today. Hopefully no more games gets canceled. Let's see you guys tomorrow.